we are expanding our hours after COVID. We're expanding them again, getting them back more to normal. Today is the kickoff of summer reading. And we are also opening up a brand new collection, something we've never done before. We're going to circulate puzzles and games. And have to give a shout out to Susan and Corey and Eric, the tech services staff, who worked so hard. They came to me one day, they pitched this idea, they made it happen, they worked, they collaborated. This has been a team effort with Debbie and Jennifer and Janet's staff and really everyone to figure out how to do this best. And the work that they put in and the care that they put in was amazing. Also, what really touched my heart is as soon as this very collaborative, wonderful effort started, staff came to me and said, you know, Matthew Beard was with us for 17 years. He's a member of our family. We had so recently lost him. Could we have this collection in memory of Matthew? So this day is also a celebration and a memorialization of Matthew Beard, who was wonderful. I didn't have a chance to work with him that much. He was always so wonderful and pleasant, and he did have a fantastic smile. I just remember one thing. I do the collection for adult services, and he said, maybe you should have more wrestling and MMA. And he was right. I bought it, and it circulated. So I really appreciated it. But without further ado, just again, thank you all for coming. Thank everyone who participated in this wonderful day and this wonderful collection. But I'm going to pass you on to someone who knew Matthew very, very well, much better than I, and let her say a few words.
I told myself I wasn't going to cry. So all day for a week now, I've been thinking of funny things. From the first day that Matthew came to work with us, he was in my department. I was his supervisor, but after one day, he became a very, very close friend. And I learned very fast, the important thing to him was family. We talked a lot about his family, and I learned to love them as much as I do my own. Love stories about Bub and things about when he was growing up, going on the out west trips and getting sick on cream soda and malted milk balls. So at least once or twice I would have to buy a little, those cartons of malted milk balls and leave on his desk just to aggravate him. I said, but he did. He became a very close friend, and I loved working with him. He was very, very good with the patrons. I could stand here and tell you stories that happened in this building. I could stand here all day and tell you the funny things that we did, and the serious things. We worked hard, and being his supervisor was not easy because I learned that he was just part of my family. But I had to, it's like I had to correct him sometimes and had to calm him down, but he always had my back too, so that meant a lot to me and a lot to my family. I got very close with him. I know one winter it had been really cold. I'm not a coat person. I like a little jacket, and that's it. And that year at Christmas, I got a down coat, big puffy coat, and so now when it gets really cold, Kenny always says, he said, I think it's cold enough for your mat coat. And so when I put on my mat coat, I'm ready to go. But I thank all his family for being here, his library family and his family. And this way, he loved playing games, and so now every time I check out a game, I'll think of Matthew. And so now I think John's going to speak.
Good morning, and let's see, what do I have to say here? First of all, thank you all for coming. This is a distinguished crowd. And like she said, if you didn't catch on, I'm John Beard, Master.
Oh, yes.
But not only do I want to express my thanks for all of you showing up, I wanted to express my gratitude to Debbie and Susan and her other colleagues that made this possible, and that's all.
In my head, I was given the job of choosing the ribbon cutter, and I can remember the day that he came in and he was beaming. And he said, guess what? And I said, what? He said, they asked me to be Leanna's godfather. And I said, I mean, the boy was floating. So I chose Leanna to cut our ribbon. And this is John's daughter, and here we go. Oh,
Once again, thank you all for coming and just coming and sharing this with us and being part of our community, our library family. There are going to be some refreshments and, you know, some meet and greet and chat and share back in our break room. Please come and join us. Please come and check out the games and the puzzles. Thank you all for coming, and thank you for sharing that with us for 17 years. Thank you so much.